Tashkent really loves you. Wow, what a warm welcome with plus 38 degrees. And what surprised me is how many people are there out and walking. Even though it's plus 38, middle of the day, it's hot, but lots of people out on the streets. Now it's Wednesday, my first full day in Tashkent. This is my second time, and now I just want to go on some very random walk. Maybe here. Yeah, go on some random walk, show you some random area in Tashkent and give you a quick glimpse at maybe different Tashkent from what you have seen on other YouTube channels. I have been filming a video in Tashkent before. You can find that video on my YouTube channel and see where I went the last time. Then I also went to the most central part, next to Hotel Uzbekistan, next to Amir Timur Square. And now I'm a few kilometers away from there, in an area that I absolutely don't know. The biggest problem that I'm encountering right now is that I'm filming with my phone, and because of this heat, it's overheating constantly. It stops filming, and this is how hot it is. This is how hot it is in Tashkent. In Latvian, we have a saying that it feels like Tashkent, and it means that it feels super hot. I knew this saying for a very long time, and then when last September I was coming to Tashkent for the first time, I was really curious, like, is it really so hot in Tashkent? And in, what was it, end of August, September, it was super hot, and now in June it's even more hot. Somehow, for some reason, I feel very okay. Maybe it's just because it's the first day and I'm not yet tired of the heat. I think I'm returning to the big road. Can I go across? I don't know. You can, but should be more careful than in Seoul, South Korea, where everyone stops for you. Speaking of the heat, an interesting thing for me is that how different countries live in hot weather differently. For example, in Malaysia, when the weather is similar, when it's plus 32, 35, 38, now it's 38, and it's gonna be like this for 3 months, maybe more. In Malaysia, people go in, people hide from the sun, people take public transportation more, spend more time indoors. But here, it seems like life continues, nothing changes. An important thing to mention is that here, many cars, they don't have AC, and also in apartment you may not have AC. In my hostel I don't have AC, even though it's gonna be plus 50 also. Oh, it's so difficult to film right now because of the heat. My phone, it keeps turning off. I may be filming, talking, and then look at my phone and realize that it has turned off a few minutes ago. Okay, let's continue this walk through some random neighborhood in Tashkent. 3-4 kilometers from the main city square, Amir Timur Square. 3-4 kilometers from the hotel, Uzbekistan. Are we going to find anything interesting? I don't know. I don't know. Oh wow. Outdoor equipment. Like in so many places in Seoul. And I want to also mention South Korea and compare it to Uzbekistan. In South Korea, no matter the weather, it can be very cold, they will still be drinking iced Americano, iced coffee. Here in Uzbekistan, no matter the weather, they are going to drink hot tea. It's interesting, yeah, to see how different countries, different people live in the same or similar conditions. In Latvia we also don't have AC, so I don't really know how can you tell. I think these boxes might be how you tell that they have AC, some of them here. I haven't checked this and you can correct me if you know the answer, but I would guess that by far most of people don't have AC in their apartment in Uzbekistan, especially in other cities away from Tashkent, away from the capital city. Mr. Black Cat from Tashkent. Where do you go? Where are you going, Mr. Black Cat? No comments from Mr. Black Cat. So many people on the streets. Wow, I'm surprised. I didn't really notice that the last time. Yeah, I think I remember that I noticed that there were very few people on the streets and there were many people on the metro. Yeah, I remember walking on the streets and thinking like, where are the people? Then going to the metro and realizing that everyone's there. Now, I don't know, now it feels like there are quite a lot of people on the streets. With towers like on a castle. Just a normal house. Yesterday on the plane flying from Seoul to Tashkent, Uzbekistan, I was thinking how traveling sometimes actually feels like traveling in time. You see, in Seoul, in South Korea, you feel like almost like living in the 22nd century. In Tashkent, in I don't know, Latvia and Thailand, you feel like you're living in the 21st century. And then there are places like Dhaka, Bangladesh, some more rural places in Bangladesh, or rural places in India, Pakistan, where it feels like a completely different time. You can't really tell if it's future after something gone really bad, or it's past after the separation of India, for example. And yeah, and you, by traveling, can experience all of that. It's a very interesting feeling for me. Also, after these 10 years of very, very extensive travel. Okay, where do we go next? Maybe here. This heat isn't good for my iPhone 12 mini. This phone keeps overheating constantly. And the worst thing is that I can't charge it, because if it has overheated, it's not charging. If it's charging, it's heating more. So in this very hot weather, it can be hard to operate with it. And I'm not even filming in 4K. In 4K it overheats even more. Lovely car. And you have to constantly look for places where to stop in some colder place, cool down your phone, cool down yourself, charge your phone, or use the camera for filming. I have this option as well. I just like filming with iPhone more. Yesterday I was talking with the owner of the place where I'm staying, and he said that the last winter was super cold and now they are experiencing this extreme heat. This summer has started very hot. Milk and cake and a little ambulance car. For whatever reason I read it as milkshake, and that's why I was heading in that direction, hoping for a milkshake. Not looking forward to a milk drink or kefir. Oh wow! If you have seen my Bukhara video, you will know why I'm so excited to see these trash cans. Colorful trash cans. I thought that only in Bukhara they have these beautiful red, yellow and green trash cans. In Tashkent as well. Somehow I have ended up on the same road where I started this video. Looks like this is not the most exciting area. I'll have to choose something more interesting for the next time. There will be more videos from Tashkent. If you haven't check out my last video, the first video, the only video that's already on YouTube, and see you soon. Most likely still from Tashkent.